Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, and if you're not subscribed, as I said before, you should subscribe because you're getting daily and consistent hot topics and even breaking news. So when we have breaking news like this, you have to know, don't you? Make sure you also follow me on all my social media because you get under a minute, sometimes under 15 seconds, hot topics as well. Shout out to everyone that's already in chat. Shout out to my Team Kempire and Royal Court members. Don't forget, you can now become a member of the Kempire Daily YouTube channel for the low price of $2.99. Shout out to everyone that's joined. And Royal Court members, a little surprise perk. I will be posting the StreamYard backstage link in just a couple of minutes. We have some more Falynn Guobadia, Simon Guobadia, and Porsha Williams related news. I'm tired of them. Well, Falynn Guobadia did a new interview with Claudia Jordan and the ladies of Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul. And honestly, I was not interested. Ask everyone that slipped in my DMs and were saying, Kempire, did you see the interview with Fallon? Fallon's supposed to be interviewing her. And I was like, I'm so not interested in Fallon. But she dropped tea, y'all. She dropped tea, and I didn't think that she would. This photo I've been saving on the backstage in my studio area. I literally just deleted it. I literally just deleted this photo. And looky, this story is coming back. Looky, this story is coming back. And remember this? Remember this? Her Rolls Royce? Oh, lordy. We got things to talk about, y'all. We have things to talk about. But I don't want to jump in too quickly because I wanted to give people, because, you know, you only found out about this maybe just an hour or so ago. Let's give people an opportunity to get into the chat. Drop your crowns in the chat. Drop your location as well. I would love to see it. Shout out again. You know what? While I'm doing that, while you guys are doing that, let me drop the backstage link in the description on the community channel. So head on over to the community channel, Royal Court members. I'm going to post the StreamYard link there. Let me just do that now while I remember. So if you are a part of our Royal Court membership, be sure to head on over there for the StreamYard backstage link. That way you get first access to the backstage, and first, because you know we love to hear your opinions on this story. And like I said, I didn't think that Fallon would be dropping anything. But she dropped tea on so many things. And I think there are other elements that people are not paying attention to in regards to what she said. And yes, she was very classy in how she handled all of this information, but she also released some tea. All right. Wait, let me just post this right now on our community tab, just for our Royal Court members. If you're a Royal Court member, shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. Let me just get the StreamYard link in here. And this is a surprise perk. This is not one of the perks that were listed for members, but you get it. Look, I just posted it, backstage link. You guys get first access. If you're not a member of our Kempire Daily YouTube channel, become a member today. There are a lot of really great perks that we're working on. We have over 200 and something people in the room. We'll be posting the StreamYard link for everyone to call in. Once we let's hit 200 likes. Let's get to 200. We're going to get there because I know more and more people are going to come into the chat. So let's get to 200 likes, and then I'll drop the StreamYard link for everyone to be a part of the conversation. Let's see where everyone is watching from. Houston, Texas is in the building. Yes, Dorothy, what's going on? Florida, St. Louis, Alabama, the UK, love it. Houston, what's going on? Hey, Sheila, Cape Town, love it. St. J says, so no one in here has ever dated relatives before? St. J, you want to call in and share your relative story? Okay. Italy's in the building. Love it. What's going on? Delsenia? Orlando's in the building. Everyone, you can become a member of Team Kempire at teamkempire.com. Or if you're watching on your PC or your Mac, hit the join button under this video. What's going on? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Angela. What's going on, Brooklyn? Appreciate you all being here. Sunday, hey, I literally was watching one of your videos today, Sunday. Someone told me that you were talking about me in a good way, not in a bad way. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Sunday says this: you speak the truth. My tribe of ladies love you. Love from Canada. Thank you, Sunday. I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you're doing over there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate what you're doing. Love when all of us content creators and entrepreneurs support each other. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see you guys. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Belinda. Love from the shot. What's going on, Jordan? Hey, Renee. San Francisco. I need to get to San Francisco at some point. Yes, say hey to Sunday, y'all. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, subscribe to her channel. I love the way she does her videos. Love. You look, the YouTube streets are hot right now with all kinds of drama. Look, I stay up on the drama because you know I love reality TV, and nothing's more real than these YouTube streets. And I know I may not be the one that came up with YouTube streets, but I definitely was the one that everyone's quoting now. Everyone's quoting, oh, YouTube streets, YouTube streets. Y'all need to give me credit. I'm waiting. I should have trademarked it. It may not be too late. Sweden's in the house. Niagara Falls. What's going on TikTok? Head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Let's get into this tea because I know you guys love it when I just get to it. Let's not waste any time. Okay. So Falynn Guobadia did a new interview with Claudia Jordan and the lovely ladies of Cocktails with Queens. And it was a short interview, which I can appreciate because I didn't have to decipher through a lot of mess, but there was a lot to decipher. I took notes, y'all. So, we just did a video, and shout out to Tisa Tells. We covered her video where she broke down some of the fraudulent businesses, allegedly, that Simon Guobadia may have, and the rented mansion, and the fake, and all that stuff. We talked about that. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out. You know what? Later on, I'll post a link in the description of this video. But there was something that Falynn said in this interview, and I believe Falynn. Honestly, I believe Falynn. And remember, Falynn dated Simon, she was married to him a short period of time, but they were together, I believe, like 7 years or almost 7 years. She said a couple of times in here, she's confirmed that Simon has status and wealth. So Simon is not broke. And I know we never said that he was broke. I know we never said that he was broke. But she did confirm multiple times in this interview Simon's status and wealth. So there has to be something there. Okay? And I know a lot of you have been commenting also rich people can't rent anymore or do this or do that. I never said that. But I also do know from some of your favorite celebrities, they do kind of give you a false sense of riches in the way that they conduct their lives. Okay? We see it all the time. Okay. One of the things that she said, and Claudia Jordan is so shady. So shady. Because, they had the question whether or not Falynn had any kids with him. We already know because we've been deep in all of this Porsha, Simon, and Falynn situation since Mother's Day at this point. So we already knew they didn't share any kids together. But during the interview, Falynn was like, thank God. And we all were like, thank God. But what Claudia Jordan said, she was like, look, your genes could only do so much. I was like, y'all really are hating on this man and how he looks? Look, I got a photo. Well, this is a Photoshop version of Simon. Okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't delete the photo. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's okay. This is the real Simon. Since this picture, Simon has gotten some work done. Okay? He's gotten some work done. Simon doesn't look like that anymore. He looks like this, along with a little Facetune.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I mean, a little bit. A little bit. I digressed way too much. Anyways, so Claudia shaded the way that he looks. I didn't think, look, maybe because I've seen uglier people. So maybe I don't really see, I'm not dating Simon. I'm not dating him. He's not someone I would date. But I didn't think he was that bad looking. I don't really love his new teeth. Thank you, Dustin, so much for the super chat. Shout out to Dustin. Dustin called in yesterday. Dustin, you made my day yesterday. You really made my day, and I love that you support the channel. And I have not done my 90-day fiance recap just yet. It's been busy, Dustin, but I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you are here for the mess, too. Simon got a conglomerate and a facial and his teeth done. Y'all are stupid. Anyways, let's get back into this. But, okay. So one of the things, and she's denied this before, Falynn Guobadia, if you're just joining us, did an interview with Cocktails with Queen. She confirmed multiple times during this interview that she had not ever cheated in her marriage. She also confirmed her relationship with Jalen Banks, but that's a small part of the conversation. That was a small part of the conversation. But she did confirm that she had a relationship with Jalen Banks, but that was not during her marriage, even though she's technically still married. Just saying. I love how Lisa Ray was like, well, you and Simon are kind of doing the same thing. All right. We get it. All right, let me get back into this. So one of the things that stood out to me that Falynn said during the interview, and remember, Falyn's a Taurus, and y'all know I love to talk about my Taurus sisters. I believe her when she says she has receipts that could shut Simon down, but she's trying to be above it all, especially because she has sons that are old enough to see this play out on social media. I believe her because I got my own receipts. I always have receipts, but it would take a whole lot for the Kempire to release receipts on anyone. And I'm not saying that I'm threatening anyone right now. I'm not saying that. But if I had to, it would take a lot for me to take me there. And it seems as if Falynn hasn't reached that breaking point. And I can appreciate and respect her for it. But she did drop some stuff in this interview that I didn't expect. And I really was not even interested in watching the interview because, like, what is she going to say? She's not going to give up any tea, but she did. Oh, but she did. She did. Come on now. Okay. So one of the things that she said, we're going to get to some of the really good stuff that she said, but she did confirm that she was, quote, talking to a celebrity where during the time that we were introduced to this woman. You guys remember, and I'm glad I've kept her in my backstage. Jessica Cakes, a.k.a. Jessica Harris, a.k.a. Cloud Chasing Jessica, a.k.a. this white woman. Where is she? You know she's about to come back out. You know she's about to come back out. Well, she Falynn confirmed this in this interview when this whole situation was happening. This is when she was talking to a celebrity. I don't know. I might have to check with some of my other content creators. Do we know who the celebrity that Falynn was allegedly talking to at the time? Not that I'm not that interested. I'm so mad at myself. I said Falynn was, quote unquote, talking to a celebrity when Simon was talking to the white woman. I am terrible. Sometimes you don't even realize what you say. I have to write certain things down so it stands out to me. If I just put Jessica, I probably would have been like, Jessica? Who's Jessica? Just saying. I don't know. Okay. So remember, one of the things that we were speculating was that Simon may still be in love with Falynn Guobadia. Falynn Pina. Oh, no, and that's not Pina. It's Pina. Pina, right? Because there's no squiggly line over that. Anyways, I'm digressing way too much. Okay, so basically, she says that Simon was upset that she had moved on with this alleged celebrity and that he threatened to spread lies about her. And you remember, he said multiple times that she was cheating on him with Jalen. She said that he threatened that he was going to spread lies that she was cheating with Jalen Banks, her good Judy. Let me stop. Poor Jalen. Jalen's cute. That's a good one to move on to. Oh my God. Someone said, is it Lamar Odom? I hope not. I hope not, Michelle. Oh, Lamar, you really had this stellar career. And I know you had that little hiccup at the ranch with the drugs and the women. But you really could have moved forward and did better. But you've just been doing all these stunts and shows. Anyways, I'm digressing again. So she confirms that Simon had threatened her and said that he was going to spread lies. The lies that he's already been saying. Remember when he posted this photo? I'm so glad I kept these in here because you know these people are just acting up. Remember when he posted this and he posted footage of Jalen going to one side of the house and Fallon going to another side? Fallon confirmed in this conversation that, you know, Jalen was her assistant. She had 2 assistants. Must be nice. Look, must be nice. 2 assistants for what? Well, she has 3 kids. But the assistants aren't nannies. But I guess they can help her with whatever. I don't know. I'm confused. Either way. Okay. So a lot of people have been speculating, oh, she's not. Fallon was never Porsha's friend. It was for the show. That's just the process of the show. There's always someone that brings a housewife on. Yes, that's true. But Fallon went on to say in this interview is that day when she swam in her pool and Simon was looking really creepy on the side watching the women play in the pool. She says after filming, Porsha stayed over. They hung out for like 3 hours in her closet. She said Porsha took some of her clothes. She didn't say Porsha borrowed her clothes. She said Porsha took some of her clothes. Not accusing of her. I'm thinking she gave it to her. I don't know if she ever returned it. Maybe. Oh, I didn't get myself any water. Lord have mercy. Anyways, when I have you guys come up, I'm gonna get me some water because I'm real thirsty. Not that kind of thirsty. Not like Simon thirsty. Oh, on your way into the chat, we will. Oh, damn, Simon disliked the video, y'all. Ask me if I care. Let's get to 200 likes, and I will drop the call-in link so everyone can call in and share their thoughts. Let's get more into what she said because this is not over. I'm just giving you a little sprinkle. I'm giving you a little sprinkle of what this interview was, and I honestly didn't expect it. Thank God for you guys, because you all slip in my DM. Did you hear what Fallon said in her interview? I appreciate it because honestly, I wasn't gonna listen because I was like, what is she gonna say? Oh, she said some stuff. So she says they hung out in her closet for 3 hours, and then another time, Porsha called her and was like, "Oh, where are you guys at?" and da 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 da. And they were at Simon's club. So Porsha and Shamia joined her and Simon at the club, and they hung out together then as well. Dispelling this whole, oh, they weren't friends, but they were associates that you're hanging out off camera. Was Porsha plotting and planning then? Was Porsha plotting and planning, or maybe she wanted to be introduced to some of Simon's African wealthy friends? Because he does have some. Akon is one of them, but isn't Akon married to multiple women, at least in Africa, allegedly? I don't want to say without, Okay. Hold on. Trudy, I don't know if that's true, but if it is, shout out to Tisa Tells. We'll help promote it. Tisa posted she has an interview with Fallon later. We'll be tuned in, and maybe we'll have to go live again. Oh, Lord. What does my life come to? Oh, my
God. What is that?
All right, back to this. So they hung out at one of Simon's clubs, because as you know, Simon has clubs out there, blah, 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 blah. All right. As I already told you, Porsha took some of her clothes, blah, 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 blah. One of the other things that I thought was interesting, as you know, they were together approximately like 7 years, 5 to 7 years. Fallon and Simon were together. She says, and mind you, help raising her kids. She has 3 kids that she brought into this relationship and lived with Simon. She says the kids have not heard from Simon since their breakup. Damn. Oh, wait. I got a sound effect for that, too. Hold on. I hope you guys appreciate the sound effects. I can't. So he has not spoken to the kids since their breakup. And she reiterated that she has her own receipts She said she can literally go on her phone right now and drop her own receipts that would shut this whole situation down. But she's trying to be above it all. She's trying to be above it all. And look, that is the true Taurus's nature. And I know you guys are like, oh, here he go with the astrology again. Y'all gonna be strong. Y'all gonna be strong. We're gonna talk about our astrology. But she's been moving very much like I think a Taurus woman would. So she says she has her own receipts. But here's the conversation that we need to have. And this is why I wanted to say this last part for. Let me cue this up so that you guys can see. Hold on, y'all. Let me just do this because I want y'all to see. First, let me like this video. Hold on. So the tea that we were talking about, and you probably saw the title of this video. Remember this man at the top of the show I showed you? Remember this man? Hold on. Remember him? This wealthy African. We also did a video that reportedly that this wealthy African man that Porsha allegedly dated back in the day, the one that Claudia Jordan talked about during their reunion more than a couple of seasons ago. Remember him? Y'all can never forget this face. Come on now. Well, apparently, he's the one who bought her this Rolls Royce. Let's go back to him so you guys can never forget. So apparently, in this interview, Fallon confirms that Simon is the cousin. So Porsha's dating Simon's cousin that reportedly was married at the time. I don't know that for a fact. This is alleged. I don't know. Look, let me put this up. You're not getting me out here. Okay. So apparently, Fallon confirmed in this interview that she's surprised. She's very much surprised that this is even happening with Simon and Porsha. She's surprised at this. And the reason why she's surprised is because of the things that Simon has said about Porsha. She didn't say everything that Simon has said, but she is confirming that Simon told her that Porsha dated his cousin for a Rolls Royce. For a Rolls Royce. I can never say that. She also said in this interview that you know what? Hold on. Let's play a clip. Let's play a clip, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Because I want to share this with you guys. Some of y'all in the backstage with y'all names, I can't.
Simon's fourth marriage. Do you think it's for clout? And you mentioned off camera that Simon has some things to say about Porsha that I think she should probably know what he said about her. Like, do you want to share that?
No, but no, not necessarily. Only because I feel like, I've stayed above the noise and it's messy. Okay. But I will say I do find it comical, and it's comical because when you know a person, you know what they say, you know how they are, you know what they think, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. This one of your questions was, do I think that it's for show? Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely, with the timelines, 100%. As far as what he would say about her,
I'm sorry.
As far as what he would say about her, that is a little strange to me, that I'm still trying to understand, because he told me that she slept with his cousin for the Rolls Royce that she has. So I just don't understand, how is it that I'm not going to say leave a happy home, because listen, like I said, we had our things, but how is it that you filed for divorce from a woman that you used to talk so much mess about, and for someone who slept with someone from your family member, from your family.
Wow.
To me, I don't get down with the group. So that's just me, and that's the person I thought I was married to. That he was above all of that.
You think he gonna make her sign a prenup, and did you?
I don't think it's real for them to even go that far. Simon loves his money. He loves his money and he loves his status, and he's not going to just give it to anybody if he doesn't know her. So I think
that she would have to sign a prenup.
She doesn't think it's gonna go that far,
she would
but
have to sign. I think she would have to sign a contract.
Did you have to sign one?
Absolutely.
before we go, we have to get this question because everyone's talking about this. Now, your friend Jalen Banks, the one that Simon accused you of cheating with, that was your friend throughout the marriage. He posted a photo of the both of you and wrote, "I don't need approval from anyone on what I do in my life. We were best friends at first. That being said, I picked up where a man left off. I'm happy and she's happy, and that's it." Is that a confirmation that you're in a relationship with Jalen? Is that your boo?
He is my boo thing. It took a while to get here, and bless his heart, but it took a while for us to get here. We did not cheat. Simon knew about, our friendship. I mean, he was at the house. He would stay there all the time. There was never any type of problems or anything between the relationship. And it wasn't just him. It was my other assistant. I had two. And she's female. But it was at the house all the time. So it wasn't an issue then. But
of course it wouldn't be an issue then because he felt like y'all was friends then and y'all was married. But that do look suspect afterwards that it seemed like now all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, then I would say you always had feelings for her. You was lurking around the corner. That's what I would think.
Right. I'm not a man. Maybe,
Okay.
Maybe.
And we'll stop it there. We'll stop it there. We're at 200 likes. So I'm going to drop the call in link. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Falynn Guobadia, Falynn Pina. I keep giving her the Latin flair, and I think it's just Pina. Sue me. No, don't sue me. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. And please feel free to join our new Kempire Daily YouTube membership for just $2.99. You can help support the channel, be part of the Team Kempire, or upgrade to our Royal Court, where there are a lot of surprise perks that are not even listed. We'll be adding to it, so there will be more surprises. Just this past Sunday, we had a special members-only chat for the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we will be doing at some point, probably tomorrow, if not later today, a Real Housewives of Potomac chat for everyone. All right? All right. Lisa Ray kept it real, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you just joined us, we're talking about the Falynn Guobadia interview that she did on Cocktails with Queen. She confirmed that apparently, look, I know I was saying dating. According to Falynn, she's saying that Porsha slept with Simon's cousin for the Rolls Royce that she had. I know at this point she's now sold that Rolls Royce or done something with it. I don't think she has that anymore. We haven't seen her with it since. Anyways, all right, let me drop the call-in link for you guys to call in and share your thoughts. TikTok, I know everyone's wondering, where are you? We can't see anything. At the top of the show, I just leave TikTok open so you guys can hear the tea. If you would like for me to see your comments and be a part of the conversation and see some of the things that we're sharing, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on Facebook, The Kempire, Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter at The Kempire on those platforms. Hold on, let me just do this. Share your thoughts. Okay. Let me just post this. Okay. And let me pin it here. All right, I'm going to take some callers. And we had 3 people that dislike. So let's guess. I'm going to guess Porsha, Simon, and Jessica Cakes, that white woman. It's all right. It's all right. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live. Look, you're getting daily and consistent content here on the channel. Why not subscribe? But more importantly, be sure to check out some of the videos that you've missed. Yes, be sure to check that out. All right, let's take some callers. Portia's gifted Rolls Royce. Danielle?
Yes, that's who I am today.
Would you? That's who you are today. Okay. Can you explain to me why?
Just because I don't see anything wrong with a gift.
Oh, Okay. Explain that, please.
I came to ruffle feathers today.
Okay. Oh, you came to start trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ruffle those feathers. Why do you feel like there's nothing wrong with a gift?
Because it's a gift. It was a kind gift at that. And we got to remember when she did that, she was just getting out of the foolishness with Cordell, and she was the young ditzy Porsha that we knew from the beginning. Well, now she's older ditzy. Back then she was still cute, still thinking that the train really did come through the underground.
Oh, damn.
She was so airhead back then. We weren't giving her any credit back then. Now she just, and I feel like my first question when I saw the text message come through, and if you're not part of the text community, join the text community.
Thank you, promo. let me post the text. Guys, don't forget, you can join the text community at this number or at TheKempire.com. Go ahead, Danielle.
When I first saw the text, I was like, what more is she saying that she didn't say on Up and Adam? Fallon, that is.
Well, remember, she's addressing the cheating accusations. Remember, at that point, they had already done the interview, and then Simon came out with that information.
Okay, that's fair. Touche. You got me on that one. I don't believe with the clip that you just gave us, because I didn't get a chance to watch it when I saw the text come through. I don't believe that she and Jalen are just found in love with each other.
Oh.
I want to believe that they knew that there was some chemistry there. If he's been around her this long as her assistant or whatever, her friend, whatever title they were using, they knew there was some chemistry there. Because they were doing too. Even that video of the surveillance with them creeping through the backyard.
Come on, not creeping.
What would you like? Allegedly creeping through the backyard? Well, no, it's not allegedly because we saw it on the video. They were creeping through the backyard.
I mean, we don't know who those people were.
How do we not know? It's clear as day it's the two of them.
It was not clear as day. We saw two people going one way, the other going another way.
Someone just put in the backstage comments they were slithering through the backyard. That's exactly what
I wish I could post the back. Well, it's a private chat, so I can't post. I wish I could.
They were slithering through the backyard. I'm over it. Just like you said, I thought we were done with this. It's stupid. It's just so stupid. And I don't see where Porsha has done too much wrong. Now, Fallon's information that she just dropped as far as Porsha hanging out in the closet for a few hours. Yes, I think that part is wrong. Because I never really believed that they were friends to begin with. But if you did this to your coworker, I do think that's a problem. This is someone that you allowed this storyline to be presented as this is your friend. So you can't get mad at us for us thinking whatever thoughts we want to think about how foul you are for doing this to your so-called friend, because you allowed that storyline to come out. Looking back on it, thinking about all the lives that we've done and all the conversations we had, if she's truly in love with this man, her first plan of action should have been to come clean about their friendship and say the reason why I'm doing this is because X, Y, and Z. She came out first and then tried to clean up. At this point, you hustling backwards. That's not what we do.
Not hustling backwards. I like that.
That's not what you do. We don't hustle backwards. If this is truly not a friendship and it's truly a real love relationship and I believe everything that the Tessa lady said, Tessa talked. I believe when you did her breakdown the other day and how she pinpointed the timeline.
Yes,
I believe because I saw on Porsha's something on her IG the clips of her like back in January, February with the 2-piece on and this. So I believe that there was something going on prior to Mother's Day when she made this announcement, but she just went about it all wrong. She should have tackled the whole friendship storyline first and then come out with this relationship. She gave us the opportunity to drag her for filth the way everyone is doing because of how she moved.
I want to read this. Il, thank you so much for the super chat. Il says, so Floozy Fallon Pina didn't speak about her own pregnancy and cheating, lied her way through the interview, propped up by colorist Claudia and Kenya. Oh, come on, Il. She didn't look pregnant to me. I know we didn't see the bottom half, but she did. I don't know. Did she look pregnant to you?
I couldn't tell. I guess because I'm not looking for pregnancy. I don't know. I'm going to wait till I officially see a baby bump. But I do feel like it was a jab at Porsha for her to go do the interview with Claudia, because we already know Claudia don't like Porsha. We know that.
I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought about when I got the text message. Joined the text community. I thought that this was a jab in the face because Fallon knows that Porsha and Claudia don't get along. Just like they claim to have footage of Fallon and Kenya's phone conversation. Yeah. Fallon is just as strategic as Porsha is. Now, in her, it may be she's trying to retaliate strategically, but she's just as strategic and she's thinking everything through before she makes a move. So she's playing the same game. They're both playing checkers, honestly, because they're
not really checkers. You know what?
They're not playing chess like real women. They're not thinking this on the way through. And she keeps talking about her kids might be affected. If you really thought that your kids would be affected, why are you even speaking up?
Oh, Lord. Danielle, stay on the line. I want to take some callers. Nia, thank you so much for the super chat. Nia says, hey, Team Fallon, money hungry, Porsha, and Mr. Potato Head stay getting exposed. Shaking my head. I can't with you guys in these names. Okay, Nina, I'm gonna bring you up.
Hey,
what's going on, Nina?
Hey, listen.
How are you?
Hammer toes Claudia Jordan need to stay irrelevant, because that's exactly what she is with that shady show. All four of them women ain't got nothing going on. I love Lisa Ray, but all four of them women is has-beens. So they trying to make themselves relevant again. But when it comes to Fallon and Porsha hanging out in her closet, okay, what clothes did you get Porsha with that big booty she got? Who she gonna get her clothes to? Pilar. Fallon and Porsha is two totally different sizes. Fallon look like a 0. Porsha look like a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. Now, what is Porsha gonna wear of hers?
This is why I love when you guys call in, because you're right. Look, you're right.
No, she you ain't gave her no clothes for no reason necessary, and then you want to get on this show and try to talk now. Both of those shows with her and the other guy, Adam, up and Adam, they both was botched. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get her relevancy now. And everybody knows that you have been messing with that little sidekick of assistant of yours. I don't blame him, really. I really don't much blame. He is a little cutie, but no. I don't think she's pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant, but you really can't tell. But in that red dress that she had on with him, she is gorgeous. I don't know what's wrong with these housewives. She's gorgeous. Kenya's gorgeous, but they can't keep a man. I just don't understand it. And then one thing else that I want to say is if Fallon had all this interesting tea, right, that she's telling now, why she didn't tell that stuff on RHOA? She might get a peach. She might have would have got a peach. She was quiet. She was quiet on Real Housewives. I mean, you didn't hardly see her, but if she knew that Porsha had got a Rolls Royce from, allegedly, I don't know, she got a Rolls Royce from somebody. If that was his cousin, why she didn't say that? Because I would have busted her on one of them conversations. I would have been like, didn't you mess around with Simon's cousin for the Rolls Royce? I mean, that's tea, right?
I mean, but maybe because at that point, they were still friendly.
Friendly is one thing, but when you on RHOA, you need to bring the dang on tea. You ain't there to make no friends. You there to make a check. Especially with her being a newbie. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I think it's just lies and I know cover up. I don't know relevancy. I don't know what it could be, but I know one thing: Porsha's big booty ain't getting the nothing that girl got on. No.
Oh, Nina, yeah. I appreciate you calling in, and this is what I love. Everyone has such a different opinion. Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bethany, thank you so much for the super chat. Bethany says this: I was backstage, but my son isn't having it right now. I understand. Love you. Well, I don't understand. I don't have any kids, but because I know later people are like, "You got a son?" No, I don't. Love your channel. You're awesome. Thank you, Felton. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. And her boo has something going on. I feel Simon ain't. Hold on. I know you sent another super chat. Appreciate you. You didn't have to. Hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? Hold on. Let me go back up. Oh, there we go. It cut me off. Simon isn't innocent either, nor is Porsha. Y'all. Okay, let me take out some more callers. Anuli, I'm gonna bring you up. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. I have a couple of things to say. Number one, no, because I'm pissed off. Like, do you guys really believe all this nonsense? This is crap. I don't believe any of this nonsense. Simon, Porsha, now Fallon's like playing into it. It's kind of sad. I didn't watch the last season. Honestly, I'm not gonna watch this one either. It just seems as though there's a development every other day. It's like absolutely opposite. And I'm just like, this is Love and Hip Hop. Like, is everything being scripted? I don't believe that this nonsense is coming out every day. Like, I'm sick. Like, it's not even fun anymore, honestly. And I don't know. This is bullcrap. Or
well, one of the things that she said in this conversation with, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Falynn Guobadia, Fallon Pina's interview with Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul, where, one of the things that she said was that she doesn't believe that they're even going to get married. And if they do get married, she's definitely going to be signing a prenup. But she doesn't believe that in this relationship.
You know what? I don't believe they're going to get married either, but I don't believe Fallon either, because I feel like she's also playing to this ruse of, let me try to make myself relevant, go on these interviews, and I'm just like, girl, like, you were on like 2 episodes of the last season, and I didn't watch the last season, but I watched some clips. So I saw that she was on you were in a housewife, so you're trying to make yourself relevant, get your best friend to, who's probably, I'm not gonna say anything, but get your best friend to help you.
Wait, what you mean?
I'm not gonna say anything.
You don't believe in their love?
I don't believe it. Is he bisexual?
We don't know. We haven't confirmed. I cannot confirm or deny this.
Okay, so I won't say anything. But like, I just feel as though it's all crap, and Fallon knows it. She's just trying to play the heat. She just wants to be hyped. She said that, Simon wants to be like a star, but you're feeding into it. You can just let it go. And I feel as though, and I'm not saying that not to take away from her like experience, but Porsha's gonna get what's coming to her eventually, because she already went through that with Cordell, and now history 10 years later is repeating itself. Girl, I don't have anything to say to her. That's over there. But Fallon doesn't have to feed into this. I feel, honest, it's actually kind of sad. It doesn't make any sense. It's not adding up. The math ain't mathing.
Oh, newly.
It makes sense. Oh,
did you have something else you wanted to say?
One more comment, honestly. I don't appreciate the comments on people saying about Simon, honestly. Like, I'm African too, so it's just like, I feel as though people are just like, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But then when it really comes down to the features, it's just like, he's ugly, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm just like, you guys were maybe a year or 2 ago defending OG from Evelyn and them, and here you guys are doing the same thing with this gentleman. It's not right. I don't like it. And like, as an African woman, and it's just like, we have to cut it at its source. We can't contribute to it. And just like Danielle said, well, no, not Danielle, Nina said, you have colorist Claudia and Kenya. Kenya, she fits into an area of futurism. She thinks, I'm dark skinned, so I don't fit into it. You keep your hair straight and you're 50 with green contacts. Please stop it. I'm over it.
Wow. Well, Anuli, I'm glad you brought that up. And again, this is part of the reason why I love having you guys call in and share your thoughts. Like I've said multiple times, I don't think he's as bad looking as y'all saying.
Yeah, look, I don't think so either. But it's just
I've seen a lot uglier on the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Exactly. Well, like, it's not wrong with her. Like, Porsha, like, she likes the same guys. They just they got more African. You know what I'm
Matter
saying?
of fact, let's go back to the picture. Hold on. You're right.
Because Cordell looked like him. Like, if you close your eyes.
But look at hold on, but look at Dennis. Hold on. Where's that picture?
Exactly.
They could be brothers. Look at them. Even the shape of their head. Even the shape of their head.
And people just think, oh, she's just there for rich guys. Okay, but like she also, it seems as though she has a type, and they fit into the featureism. Just because you wouldn't date them because of their physical features doesn't mean she's not attracted to them.
I'm glad you brought it up. Anuli, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, no problem. You guys have a great day.
You too. Yolanda, I'm going to bring you up, but before I bring you up, we have over 800 and something people watching this. Be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. And as Danielle mentioned to you multiple times, shout out to Danielle, our moderator, and also part of the Royal Court membership. Be sure to check that out at TheKempire.com. But join our texting community. You're getting exclusive tea that I'm not sharing anywhere else at TheKempire.com. And also subscribe to my podcast where I also share tea that I don't share anywhere else. So I will be weighing in on some other stuff that may not be celebrity related. Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. Yolanda, I'm going to bring you up. I want to hear your thoughts. Hey.
Hi, everyone. I want to agree with the last caller. It's true that a lot of people was giving bad feedback on the OG situation. And when it comes down to the men, it's different. But it's like, you got a lot of pretty girls who go for the ugly boys. You have to look at that. And they don't look at that, the ugly features in the guys. They just going by how they treat them or something like that. And I'm thinking that that's Porsha thing. She like them ugly because they know she's pretty and she's like a trophy wife to them. And in all
fairness, and one of my girlfriends have said to me that she prefers to date someone that's less good looking than she is. She wants to be the pretty one in the relationship.
I do.
I've never understood it, but
I love me a dark skin with like African features, and it's just something about them. But they be the sweetest. They be the sweetest guys.
But with that being said, I just want to kind of clear up the conversation that we're having right now. But you're attracted to you. That's good looking.
Yes.
So he's not unattractive.
No, not in my eyes, and maybe not in Porsha eyes, because like she said, Porsha do have a type. And usually I'm the same way. And my mom used to always say, don't have no baby from these guys, right? Really? Because she didn't like how they look. But my thing was, I knew me and my baby will be well taken care of because they love me. Period. You understand?
Yeah.
And Porsha does have a type. And if you come down to the uncle or the cousin who brought the Rolls Royce, look at him. He could fit right on in the category that she liked.
Oh, let's take a look again.
Yes. Look at him.
I mean, he looked a little bit older, and this is all alleged.
Oh.
He looked a little bit older but if you look at Simon and Dennis, they could be brothers.
They could be brothers, yes. They could go for brothers. Yes, they can. And the guy with the Rolls Royce, he's older. So he know Porsha way out of his league. So yes, I'll buy you a Rolls Royce. Yes, I'll fit your teeth. Yes, I'll do all this. I'm with it.
Not out of her league.
No, yes, Porsha is out of that man league. He probably like, I got money, but I'll never have a beautiful thing looking like you. So he brought her the Rolls Royce. I will take one,
buy me a Rolls Royce.
I will take one. I will take some.
You know.
And Porsha is smart if she did sell the Rolls Royce. Think about it. That's her money in her pocket that she ain't have to pay for.
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
So Portia's a lot smarter than we give her credit.
Yes. I say that all the time. She did that dumb blonde thing at the beginning talking about where's the railroad track. But deep down, her grandfather is like with the NAACP. I'm quite sure that girl knew about the railroad. She did that dumb blonde thing.
Believe she didn't. I really believe she did.
Oh.
Yolanda, any other thoughts before I let you go?
But no, I love your show. I love coming over here. I love watching everybody who you must check on your show. Y'all doing a good thing. I'll keep watching.
Yolanda, I appreciate you. I love it when you guys make me laugh too. All right, guys, before we're going to take some more callers, be sure to like this video if you haven't liked already. And as Yolanda said, come on, check in on us. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I don't want you missing out on any of the hot topics. You're getting daily content here on Kempire Daily, but you're also getting under a minute hot topics on my social media. So be sure to follow me at TheKempire on all platforms, especially TikTok, IG, and on Twitter, because I'm tweeting. I'm back to my Twitter. Okay? I've been back to my Twitter, but I'm back there. All right? We can have conversations back and forth, doing some live tweeting during some of your favorite shows. Follow me at TheKempire or at Kempire Daily. All right. The red lipstick. I'm going to bring you up. Okay. Hey.
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Awesome. I love your show. And I want to piggyback a little bit on what the last two callers were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I love a dark, beautiful man. But Simon just ain't it.
Oh.
Him and Porsha looks terrible together. They don't make a good couple. I'd rather for her to have been with Dennis than Simon, because Dennis has money too. But apparently Simon must have more. But what my girl Tisa Tales is saying, Simon ain't got what we think he has.
Yeah, we reported on that.
Yeah. And I want to also say that I'm Team Fallon. That's my girl. And Porsha is wrong. Now she's engaged to a married man. You can't be engaged to a married man because he's still married, so you're just a mistress.
Oh, I asked that question the other day.
That doesn't make sense. There's no way you can be engaged to a married man. And if I was Porsha, I would not have let that guy out till they got their divorce, because she's looking real shady and nasty right now.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine grown women wearing each other's clothes. You mean to tell me Porsha was boring? Well, from what I hear, she didn't give Fallon her clothes back. But how does it look, a woman that's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, supposed to represent glam, you're borrowing somebody's clothes? It's not a good look. And to me, Fallon is it. That woman is naturally beautiful. She don't have to have no add-ons like Porsha, because from head to toe, Porsha has add-ons. From the hair, nails, makeup, nose done, lips done, allegedly. Even the body has been altered. So Simon is taking a loss. They both phony. I'm Team Fallon all day.
The red lipstick. I appreciate you calling in. I love hearing everyone's opinions.
Thank you.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Wait. Oh, hold on. Dustin, I'm gonna bring you up. Hey, Dustin.
Hey,
How
Kempire,
are you?
I don't think Fallon's pregnant. I don't think Fallon's pregnant.
You think she's pregnant? Do you know for a fact, Dustin?
I don't think she's pregnant at all, the way she looks.
Oh, you don't think she's pregnant?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's it, because I believe you, Dustin. I appreciate your super chat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm going to work on that 90-day fiance. I think I'm going to have to do it like a separate video.
You gonna do it today?
Oh God, maybe. It's been a busy day, Dustin. But I appreciate you calling in. Did you have anything else you wanted to say before I let you go?
I love your podcast.
Oh, thank you. You're subscribed. Thank you for reminding everyone to subscribe.
Yeah, and I love your. I love that you work with Adam Knoll too. I like his videos.
Yeah, Adam's my boy. That is my family right there. And I appreciate you calling in, Dustin. Thank you so much. And thank you for clearing up the whole Fallon pregnancy rumors.
I don't think she's pregnant.
Period. And I trust what you believe.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you, Dustin. All right. Okay, I missed a couple of super chats. Let me get to those before I take some more callers. Il, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, didn't Kenya gave LaToya her panties collar? Well, I'm sure they were not used, right? I hope not. I hope not. Alicia, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, are they talking about that outfit Fallon and Porsha wore on separate days on Instagram? Oh Lord. When we find that photo. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take some more callers. I'm gonna bring a couple familiar faces up at one time just so we can get their opinions. What's going on, guys?
Good afternoon, slash evening.
Hey Twan,
I'm
hey
gonna,
Kempire.
I'm gonna
What's up,
start with
love?
I'm gonna start with Shantae. Shantae, you've heard all of this news. What are your thoughts?
Okay, the previous caller just not asking the right questions. I'm up here yawning and just spitting and cursing.
Oh,
Anyway,
yawning, spitting, and
think
cursing?
about it. If she really was, and I'm not saying that Fallon is necessarily flat out lying, but you to ask questions. So you mean to tell me Porsha was supposedly busting it wide open and dipping it low for Simon's cousins? That does not put it into your mind that, okay, she was in close proximity to Simon, potentially, possibly before she even met Dennis. If I'm looking at the timeline properly, or before she and Dennis, well, clearly before she and Dennis were dating. Because this whole African connection thing supposedly started this was what, 2 years after she and Cordell divorced?
Mm-hmm.
This was about, what, 3 years,
Maybe a
4
year.
years back? Yeah, so this was about maybe 4 seasons ago when it started with Claudia's season. So that was what?
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah. It was a while ago at this point.
I know. Right. So I'm like, okay, people think. Clearly she obviously wasn't with Dennis yet. And we've already gotten this, what I think was lukewarm tea about her and Dennis's relationship. They were just filming and she just needed somebody to have a storyline with. And that's how she, quote unquote, accidentally wound up pregnant. But aside from that, the fact that Fallon would spill something like that after she's already been threatened with the lawsuit or threatened with the cease and desist for when she spoke with Up and Adam, do you really think she would come out and be that foolish to say something that was completely made up?
Oh, I believe she has more.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's why she's not fearful.
Yeah, exactly. She's not scared. So,
wow.
And he's not going to sit here and sue her over the truth. He don't got that kind of money to waste. So.
Oh, damn.
He doesn't. Clearly he doesn't.
But she said in the interview, she said multiple times that he does have the status and the money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she would know something about that. She was with him for multiple years, right?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna need Fallon, come on the Kempire and spill a little more if you want to. We don't mind. We'd love to hear it.
You saw my face. I was like,
we don't bite. We'd love to hear from you, boo.
Oh my God. I love how you're speaking for me, and I'm like,
I told you, I am your executive producer. I am your Suzanne.
Oh.
I need you to make this come to fruition. I'm serious about this. I will pick up. I will move to New York.
Who I would rather
I will be your
with?
biggest cheerleader.
You know who I would rather speak with?
Who?
This man.
What if that's just an African stock photo and he ain't for real? I would be so upset.
Okay, well, maybe this Judy, allegedly.
He ain't talking.
He ain't gonna say nothing I want to hear.
Exactly.
Bam. Twan Don, thoughts on this news?
So Fallon, I think, is honestly trying to find a way to make herself more interesting. So I feel like she's now feeding into the crap because they already said she wasn't really that interesting. And I think I want to go back to something that one of the callers said. We didn't see much of her. She was not signed on as an official full-time friend, so we were not going to see much of her.
She only signed a release. She didn't sign a contract.
Yeah. So we wasn't going to see much of her, but even with the little bit that she had, I feel like if we would have put any of the other ladies, like maybe Kenya or Porsha, in like a role that she had, we probably would have got something big out of those few seconds that we seen them on camera. But Fallon is she don't seem like the type that's willing to really be as messy as, like, how you have to be to stay on that show. She don't have what it takes to be on that show. I think Fallon needs to just go ahead and just start doing interviews. I really wish most people stop. Like me personally, this is one thing that I've always noticed. If you're not interested in clout, you would not be looking to do any type of interviews to address your side of the rumors or whatever. Like Beyonce, I feel like people need to take the Beyonce approach if they really honestly not here for that. Because she did say in the other album interview, she wants to be away from the camera. She don't want want to be in the limelight. So I just don't understand, if you don't want to be there, why are you taking on these interviews?
No.
She knows she wants it, and I think honestly she probably had to sit down. I need to become more interesting. Maybe I need to talk a little bit more. Maybe if I spill a little bit more tea. She's talking to a professional that's guiding her in how to say certain things that won't expose too much, but just enough where as though you could see a spot of drip of a water on the floor or something. Like I don't know. I'm not interested in her. I really wish she stopped. That video that surfaced that what's his name, Simon, had posted where they were like walking back onto the property.
Yeah.
I believe in all of me believe that she knew all about the cameras. So it's not like she tried to sneak up on the property. I believe everything that she said about that part too. But I'm really so bored with Fallon. I really honestly wish she just stopped. And I wish these people really stopped trying to dig for juice in her, squeeze. First of all, you see how small she is. What more juice can you get out of that? You can't really squeeze much out of there. You're not going to get even a little small, you can't even fill up a shot glass with the juice. I'm just done with her.
Damn.
She has nothing left to give. She's really boring. And I think honestly, like I told you before, and I would never stop saying it, whatever round table gathering they be having, it's just not really working, but it's working because everybody's talking about it, but it's just so confusing. And I love what Shantae said, where the African connection started before Dennis, because I absolutely agree. I never even thought about that. I'm like, oh wow, she's right. They always talk about Africans at one point, and Porsha was excited to get into the swing of things, but you can see how confused she was. She wasn't following. And I do not think Porsha is as smart as another caller has said. Porsha's not smart. I think honestly she just knows. First of all, you don't have to be smart to be a hoe, or you don't have to be smart to use what you got to get what you want. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't have to be smart to use what you have to get what you want.
Oh my!
I think there are a lot of dumb hoods out here, but they know how to get a guy to spend money on them because they know they got to be a go-getter and be very aggressive with it. Cause some men like that stuff. But I don't know.
Not necessarily saying that's. I'm sorry. Not necessarily saying that's all bad, because you're grown, y'all consenting adults. But certain opinions about specifics in certain situations. So I will say that.
Yeah.
Okay, St. J, I had you join the conversation. What are your thoughts on this news about Falynn Guobadia releasing that Simon is the cousin of this man that allegedly Porsha dated and you guys said it. She said slept with to get the Rolls Royce.
Porsha said on that reunion that she was dating that man. I also don't see an issue with Porsha being with Simon.
Okay. Explain why you don't see an issue with it. St. J, did we lose you? St. J, I think we lost you. St. J, call back in. All right, guys, stay on the line. I want to get to some more calls. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Falynn Guobadia interview that she did with Claudia Jordan on Fox Soul as a part of their show, Cocktails with Queens. Thank you for joining us here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on Facebook, TheKempire on Facebook, Kempire Daily on Facebook, and we're live on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire. And be sure to follow me on all of my social media so you're not missing out on our hot topics. You're getting daily and consistent content both here on YouTube and on our social media, especially my TikTok. Shout out to my TikTok family. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to take some more calls and then we'll get back to some more of this conversation. Hold on. Oh, Lord, you guys are crowded back here. I didn't see Simon's African fiance. Hey.
Hey, Kempire, what's going on?
Oh, you know what? I did not even, because your avatar changes and your name. Okay, what are your thoughts on this news?
Honestly, I feel like Fallon is having a change of heart.
I feel like she may be seeing how lucrative of an opportunity the Housewives of Atlanta might be to tell her story, and I feel like maybe that's why she's starting to just spread a little bit more seeds out there, so that can be like, this will be an interesting dynamic. Because to be quite honest, if Porsha is signed on for season 14, this is going to be the hardest season she will ever have to get through, because the spotlight's literally on her, and it's kind of like not a good spotlight, sis. So, and people are honestly waiting for you to get dragged every Sunday later on this year.
Not every Sunday.
So, yes, I mean, because here's my thing. I don't think Porsha is street smart. She might be a little book smart, maybe not all the way, but halfway smart. But I honestly, she didn't think this through with her team of how this would look, and like it's backfiring. And I'm like, and yes, according to the early caller, Porsha does have a type. Hot belly and rich, and that's okay. We all have our preferences.
Wait, what was that first part? Wait, what was the first part?
She likes them. I said Porsha does have a type. She likes them pot bellied and rich. So that's her type, and you can have your preference, but it just seems like she doesn't want someone with substance, or she doesn't want that kind of relationship. It's just all about her and the bag. And I'm like, get it, but at what point, how much is too much?
How much is too much? Oh Lord. So do you think this is for a storyline? Because as reported multiple times on multiple sources are saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo are not interested in this storyline.
It is for storyline, because if she comes back and does not talk about this, you're just ruining the whole concept of reality TV. So you put this out there, suck it up, shut up, and go through the story no matter how bad it's looking. Like, you put this out here. We didn't ask you for this information. So you might as well ride the wheels until the excuse me bitch comes off.
No. Simon's African fiance.
In the words of Jasmine Sullivan.
Lord mercy. Thank you so much for calling in. That's hilarious. I can't. All right, Helena? Helena, are you there? Oh, there we go.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. So I'm from Namibia, which is a small country in not South Africa, but southern of Africa. I like how you're saying my name. Such an interesting accent. So I'm a big fan of the show. I'm a big fan of the show. And I was kind of enjoying Fallon with, her ambiguity and being quiet. And then she came with this interview, this cocktails, whatever nonsense. We don't really watch Fox this side, but I saw it on some social media platforms. And I thought to myself, why are you doing this? I feel like she needs a better PR team or something. Yes, I understand that she's trying to catch some smoke, with her little moment of 15 minutes of fame or whatever it is that it is. But it's like she's now changing, and the drift is no longer the same. First, she was all, we all saw the first interview. She was all subdued and so calm. And yes, we understand that she's hurting, and I sympathize with her as a woman. Now she's coming with all, I have tea, I have receipts. Girl, if you're gonna be messy, just be messy from the get-go, and like give it to us. We want it. Give it to us, please. You pick a struggle. Like, choose one. Which one are you? It's so annoying. Like, get with the program, girl. What do you want? Do you want this messiness? Do you want that peach? Do you want to join the show? Then go ahead and be that. Don't try and play that. We see it. Like, we get it. If you want it, it's okay. Own up to it. And we'll entertain it, and we'll sip that tea. Because it's nice and hot.
Helena, thank you so much for calling in. Anything else before I let you go?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Nice to meet you, at least. This is my first time doing this, so this was quite cool.
Thank you so much. Guys, we have over 800 something people watching this video. If you're just joining us, we're talking about some more Real Housewives of Atlanta related tea. Falynn Guobadia did an interview with Claudia Jordan on Fox Soul, Cocktails with Queens, the show that started during the pandemic. And they were asking her all sorts of questions. If you're just joining us, there was a lot of stuff. But one of the biggest things that she said from this conversation, she confirmed her relationship with Jalen, but she also talked about the receipts that she had on Simon Guobadia, and she's holding off on releasing that because of her kids. She doesn't want, they're old enough to see all this play out. A lot of people are saying, you know, she's doing these interviews because she wants to promote her businesses. All right. I get it. And she also confirmed, I guess she said it, that Porsha slept with Simon's cousin for a Rolls Royce. All right. I want to take a couple more calls. We're already over an hour. I'm going to take a couple more calls and then we're going to round this out. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. If you're watching the replay, let me know your thoughts on all of this. Do you think that Fallon is trying to get a peach? Do you think Fallon is trying to do something else that's sinister? Let's talk about it. All right. Amelia, I'm going to bring you up.
Hey there.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. I promised myself I was not going to follow this mess anymore. And sure enough, earlier today, I slid down the rabbit hole again. But it is what it is. I mean, I thought her relevant with the ladies on Fox Soul was quite relevant. And I like how she's not going to just literally lay around and let all this mess just wash all over her like it has been for the past few weeks. I'm kind of proud of her for finally stepping up, but I felt that there's still a lot that she's still not saying. I think there's still a lot beneath the surface.
She said it though. She said she has a lot that she could go in her phone right now and release, and it would shut everything down. Yeah. Damn it, I want it.
I know. Invite her to the show.
She's not going to give it to us, though.
Yeah.
Fallon, you are invited to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel only if you're going to really give us what we want.
And on to Porsha. She's like a butterfly to me, meaning when she was with Cordell initially, she played this, oh, my husband, oh, I don't know, I don't know that 1 + 1 is 2. She was just blonde roots, and I thought that's where her transition into being a gold digger started, because I remember watching episodes where she went out and bought a pair of shoes. The store had to call him up to approve the purchase. Does anybody remember that stuff?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember that.
Absolutely. I remember she was out shopping for something and she was in the store and the shoes were like $600. The manager had to call him to approve the purchase. I remember that like it was yesterday. Then I noticed that once she moved on from him and she bought her house and she was twerking all over the house, talking about, oh, I'm emancipated, I have my freedom, and running all over the place. Yeah, exactly, red lipstick. Yes, remember that, right? Exactly. I'm just saying. And now, once she broke free from Cordell, she is a whole new beast.
Wow.
Now and I think on the low, she's calculating when it comes to her relationships. And she's only going after the brothers with deep pockets.
And is there anything wrong with that?
Well, do you, boo? Live your best life. I'm just saying, but being up in this woman's house, all up in her closet, what is that all about? I mean, like, you gonna take her
borrowing her clothes?
I mean, where they do that at? I don't know. But Porsha is looking real ratchet out in the Atlanta streets. But if that's how she wants to do it, by all means. But like I said, I fell down the rabbit hole earlier because I really think Simon has something on Fallon, because she's saying just enough. And she's walking around with receipts in her phone. Like, what kind of cloak and dagger business they got going on?
Not cloak and dagger.
But it's true. And I think
But Simon has released a lot of his receipts and everyone was like, not much.
Right. And then she went into this act of submission and she says, well, I'm just a woman. I felt so bad for her when she said that. Like, it was like, what do you mean she says, well, I'm just a woman. Like, she has no worth in the matter. And this is possibly why, she's kind of stepping up to the carpet like she is, because she literally sat on that panel and was like, well, I'm just a woman. Meaning what? That you have no worth, you have no value, you have no power. She literally was like, I really just felt she was like so powerless. That's the only reason why I jumped back into the swirl of this conversation, because I was like, what is really good, Fallon?
Grandma Scary says this. Well, looking at the cousin, Simon's a big step up. Dang.
Well, and sadly enough, you know, Porsha is leasing her vagina. It's sad, but true, because first it was Dennis and his hot dogs. Then it was the guy with the Rolls Royce. Now it's Simon. Like, girl, what?
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm not hating the players or the game. I'm just saying, you know, you raising girls here. Like, I mean, I don't know. But I just want to like chime in, you know, I'm team Fallon all the way. I need Fallon to get her best life though. I need her to get her, and don't say, well, I'm protecting my kids. Not when you on social media, threatening to drop receipts off the phone. You in the game, boo. You in the game, boo. Either poop or get off that pot.
Oh, Amelia, thank you so much for calling in.
You know I love you, and I'm so sorry for blowing up your DMs earlier. That was my bad.
Everyone's blowing up my DMs. It's all right.
I was like, I gotta let Kempire know, like you didn't already know, but I'm just saying.
No, I appreciate it. I can't keep up on every single thing.
And then I was like, where is Kempire? I was watching my phone, watching the TV all day. Like, what is going on? Is he sleeping? Did he leave the country?
Is he sleeping?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, everyone always asks, "Are you sleeping, Kempire?" I'm trying to get some sleep, but I wasn't sleeping.
The screen was black all morning. I'm like, where is the exclusive?
Well, we've already invited Fallon to the show. Fallon, I know you're watching this. You probably are one of the 7 people that dislike this video.
She is Porsha is watching. Nene is watching. What is that other one? Phaedra.
Who's that other one?
they all watching. Oh, and just to weigh in on the Housewives team, they need to bring that Cosby girl on. Keisha Knight.
Keisha Knight Pullum?
They need to bring her on. And bring that other cute one back. The one who was married to the football player.
Lisa Wu.
Yeah, Lisa Wu.
Well, she's not married to many more. Oh, you want to bring both of them on because you know Keisha had a baby by him.
Now that would be some good television right there.
Would it?
That would be some good television right there.
Amelia, I appreciate
because you know Lisa always acting like she's above, but girl, she get down with the dirty with the rest of them. Oh, yeah, we need to bring Lisa back. All right, talk to you later. Great show. Love you.
Love you too. Y'all are a mess. I'm gonna take a couple more because this backstage. What's going on? Well, I appreciate you guys. Look, let me not complain. I appreciate you all calling in and sharing your thoughts. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate everyone having the conversation in the chat. TikTok. I know you're probably, if you're just joining us, wondering what is going on. Head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. I want to round out this conversation just because we're already over an hour. And you know I don't like to go too long here on. Some of y'all be going on here for hours. How the hell y'all do this? Y'all don't take a bathroom break? I didn't even put a thing. I don't have water right here right now. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's already been almost an hour and a half. Queen, thank you so much for the super chat. Queen says this, Kempire fled the country just like Tanya. I feel like Tanya might have some tea on Porsha, but she's weak like Simon's. Queen, you always make me laugh. And you send a super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate supporting the channel. Let's just take a couple of last minute callers. Aaliyah, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Aaliyah?
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Fine. This is the second time watching you, and I just subscribed today, so I'll just keep on watching because the first time was really good, and now I can see, And the thing, I just want to make a little quick observations on what I see and for what I know. I'm in Nigeria, but I live in the UK, so I kind of know the things that goes on more about Nigerian relationship and stuff like that. But I think Porsha is really taking lessons from more Nigerian people, you know, to know where to go, what to do. And this Simon Iyore, I don't think they are cousins with the older guy. With their names, they are no cousins at all. They are from different tribe.
Oh.
It's a different tribe. They can never be cousins.
So is Fallon lying then?
No, I don't think Falynn is lying. I think Simon is lying to every one of them.
Oh, you think Simon told her a lie? That's his cousin.
Yeah, Simon is just lying on both sides. I think so. Or maybe Porsha really know everything, but Simon is lying. I don't. They are not cousins. And for what I find out about people, because I know the older guy, I don't know Simon. Nobody knows Simon in Nigeria. I don't know. No, I don't know Simon.
No, what?
You know, really, I don't know him. Nobody. I've tried to check about him. No one knows him. No one talks about him in Nigeria. You know, and I listen to a lot of news. I listen, you know, to Nigerian news to update myself, and or we Nigerians talk. But I don't know anyone that knows him. You know, we don't really know much about him. I'm still suspecting some things about him. I don't really know about Simon. So they are not cousins. They cannot be cousins. They are so different. They are from different places. You know.
Wow. But
yeah, I think it's just using. That means Simon must have watched Porsha a lot. He must have learned about Porsha to know what Porsha has done at the past, or from things, you know, for him to use the guy as like my cousin, you know. But they are not cousins.
So, and this is why I love when you guys call in and you clear some of this stuff up. I mean, I think, first of all, I'm going to ask you a question. But before I ask you a question, Delsenia, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, remember, we're former TCAPs, just saying. What does that mean? Grandma Scary, thank you for the super chat. She says, I guess all the cousin, intimidated. I can't read today. About Porsha's mom teaching her about how to get the bag has taken root. All right. Oh my Lord. Thank you for the super chat. The Nigerians are in the building. Yes, the Nigerians are here. Aaliyah, any other thoughts?
Yeah, so that part, yes, I put in that part, and I think Porsha knows. In Nigeria, women don't really bother with. It's only in America I see that everybody's really bothered that Porsha is going for this. People married to men. Many women can be with a man that has a wife. It's not something too big in Nigeria like that. And I think Porsha is taking those parts and seeing it like a different thing, because in Nigeria, a man can he can even tell the wife, I want to be with another woman, which is common. You understand? As long as the man is taking care of the women. That is something that we don't really look big, the way everyone is taking it like, oh, Porsha stole somebody. Even Fanny said it. She said it on the show that she just did now, the program she went in. She said it. Say she don't care. If they're happy, they're happy. She don't care that Porsha took the man. So I don't see why everyone else is really bothering about that. You know, say she don't care, because she said she don't mind her. If she wants to go for it, go for it. You know. So nobody should be thinking about that about Porsha. If the woman is okay with it, I think they all know what is going on. They all know what is between. We are all just cracking our brain for no good reason.
I do want to ask you this question because I didn't think you said no one that you know knows of Simon. Why is that?
Because if he's rich in Nigeria, they will know you.
Oh, so he's not rich.
He might be rich, but if he's rich, Nigerians, they like to be known. I'm telling you. Nigerians, once you're rich, they will show off. They want to let you know that this is me. And that's what he's doing too in America there. But he's not doing it in Nigeria. That means he's not that person that wants to be known in Nigeria, because maybe they will find out some things, about him. I don't know. So we don't really know him like that, because people who really has money, we know each other. We know, even if I don't know somebody, we know him. People would have find out and bring it up on the internet, online, because Nigerians, they are very good with Twitter and stuff, So it would, especially it's coming out in American programs and stuff like that. Nigerians would have brought his name more now, but nobody is talking about him.
Leah, I love it. Leah, thank you so much for calling in. I'm so glad that you're now part of the Kempire community.
Yeah, I will keep watching you. Thanks for letting me in.
Thank you, of course. Oh God, I love this. Delsenia, thank you for clarifying. Delsenia, you didn't have to send a super chat, but I appreciate it. She says, we are used to long hours of tea. or clickbait, you choose. Just saying, just saying. Y'all are a mess. All right, okay. We have a lot of people on backstage. I'm going to try to get to everyone. But people, please keep it short and cute. Please. You know how I get when I'm hangry or hungry. You know what I mean. Okay, but before we do that, let's do some YouTube maintenance. Over 800 some people are watching this. Speaking of our new membership here on the channel, join. I will be adding a new level where we'll be able to have our own conversations behind the scenes in a secret location where no one but us can have those conversations. And I'm excited about that. So join, subscribe to the channel for updates on that next level. Just working out the details on how I want that to be. But I'm always surprising Team Kempire and the Royal Court with some really special perks. So if you would like to become a part of our YouTube membership, head on over to TheKempire.com. Join our texting community. That's free. Just keep in mind, message and data rates apply at TheKempire.com. All right, let's get some last minute calls, y'all. Please keep it short and cute because you know how I get when I'm hungry. But we will, you know what? You all are asking for longer lives. Okay, well, some of you are asking. Some of you are like, Kempire, can you keep it shorter? But also, I have other stories to report on. I have another story that I need to work on. You guys know I'm covering a variety of hot topics. I don't just cover the housewives. I cover all the hot topics. Again, rest in peace to Biz Marquis. Rest in peace to Frankie, Keisha Cole's mom. Oh, Lord. Anyways, all right, let's take some last minute callers. Hold on. Candy, I'm going to bring you up. Hey, Candy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you? Long time no see.
I know. I've been in the shadows. Trust me. I've been supporting and shouting you out. Trust me. I'm a Kempire person.
I appreciate that, Candy. What are your thoughts on all this new tea?
Okay, so not to slut shame women because that's not my style, but Candy Burruss already let us know Porsha is a pass around. Remember when Porsha was sleeping with Block, who was Candy's baby daddy, and Porsha tried to pretend like she didn't sleep with Block. She was like, "Why are you saying that?" And she was like, "I'm saying that because you told me you slept with him, and I know you slept with him because you were sleeping with his other friends." Like she was that video vixen pass around with like the music producer rapper guys. So she's willing to sleep with Candy's baby's daddy plus his friends. Then she went to Simon's cousin. And then also don't forget, Dennis and Simon were also friends. So she's also sleeping with the friend of her baby daddy as well. So none of this is shocking. It's a pattern of behavior. She's made it very clear she will wop from friends, family, cousins, co-workers all around town from A to Z. When it comes to Fallon, do you guys remember when I had that conspiracy theory where I thought it was Fallon and Simon in on it together? To me, this confirms that. Because Fallon was in the cuts, being very demure and taking the higher road. If Simon's happy, then I'm happy for him. Now, all of a sudden, when the mainstream bloggers like you and Media Takeout and all the bigger people and Claudia Jordan are now on that bandwagon of Simon being broke, being a fraud, within that 24-hour, 48-hour news cycle, now all of a sudden she's like fronting like she's in a relationship with Jalen, when before the receipts were clear that she wasn't. I think this is a diversion tactic. Deflect. Let's talk about Fallon more. Let's talk about Porsha and the Nigerian with the Royce more. But let's not talk about Simon and his fraudulent, businesses allegedly being broke. I think it's deflect. And I don't believe in coincidences because now what are we talking about? We're talking about Fallon. We're talking about Porsha. We're talking about all of those things. But we're talking less and less about doing that deep dive into Simon's allegedly fraudulent businesses. I think it's to deflect from everything. So I really do think that Simon and Fallon got together, created a scheme, and Porsha I actually think Porsha is the pawn in all this, but I have no sympathy for her because she, in her mind, thought she was getting a come up with this other woman's wealthy, rich husband, and she didn't give a damn about stepping all over Fallon. But I actually think that Simon and Fallon put this together. Simon wanted fame, he wanted notoriety, he wanted to be on the blogs, on TV, and I think Fallon wanted a come up in the sense of YouTube subscribers, Instagram, her skincare line, doing interviews, maybe doing a hosting gigs and things like that. I think they both had their clear objectives, and they were like, well, if we can't get Fallon on full time, what else can we do? So I really think that Simon and Fallon put this whole scheme together, because if you think about it, as much as it seems as though Simon has been coming for Fallon, when you actually look at it, he really hasn't. Like, he posted that entire 60-minute promo video for Up and Adam on his Instagram. So sure, he's saying cheating wife, blah, blah, blah. But what you're actually doing is giving her a shout out and a promo for it, right?
Yeah.
And then when you say that she's cheating and you say you have all these receipts, and then your receipts is a big nothing burger, literally it's just two people walking in separate directions and one person sitting in the car. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's like this front of he's coming after her and she's taking the high road and coming out smiling like roses. But this was their plan all along, because it does not make any logical sense why Fallon is now doing all of these media interviews and media tour and saying she's with Jalen and all of this stuff literally the same exact day that the big publications are coming out with Simon's fraudulent business activities. I think it's to divert and to deflect.
I do remember your theory on this, and it's always remained in the back of my mind. So we're going to keep watching. Candy, thank you so much for calling in, as always.
You too. Love you, Kempire, and get some food after this. You deserve it, and keep working hard, and we love you.
Thank you, Candy. Appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm going to take a couple more callers. Okay, quickly, because as Candy just said, I'm hungry. No, I do have other stories that I need to work on. I am hungry, but I do have other stories that I need to work on. But I had to report on this. All right. So we have over 800 and something people watching this video. Subscribe to the channel. As you heard, we've had and have seen. Oh, first of all, I posted a super chat. I wanted to say thank you. Hold on. Blog and Tees. I'm sleeping. Why are you sleeping? Blog and Tees. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Sumaya Shing, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, hitting the nail on the head, Candy. Yes. All right. Mahogany, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Well, I do want to let you know that I am Jalen's mother. And my son is far from gay or bisexual. And, that's not to say if there's any wrong with either sexual preference, but he is not. Fallon, she is definitely in a good space. She is good. And I'm okay with everybody living their best life at this point with everything that's been going on. So I just want to make that clear, letting you know from the person who gave birth to him, that my son is not gay. He is not the gay best friend. If you want to say gay as in happy, yes, he's happy, but he's not gay.
And the rumor that he was the other man in their relationship is not true?
As in, quote unquote, the other man, he was her assistant. Okay. I mean, they were all friends, Yeah. So, I mean, the dynamics of how anything is or has played out, I mean, everybody hung out together. So, and just like he explained himself, if you guys seen it on, what was it, the Shade Room or whatever.
Yeah.
When he responded, things happened just like he stated. Like he stated.
And as his mom, allegedly, because I don't know for a fact.
You can check. I am.
As his mom, what have you said to him in regards to how all this is playing out? Because he went from being someone no one really knew to now people talking about him on various platforms.
Well, just keep your head up. And he's been keeping up. He's been keeping his head up, positive, and he's been unbothered. So I think he's done well under the circumstances. I think I was more concerned or scared for him than he was for himself, and how he's been handling it and having the support of, Fallon as well. I'm just proud of them both.
And are you familiar with Fallon? Or have you been around Fallon?
Yes, I have.
And what are your, and I'm not sure if you saw the interview that she did. What are your thoughts on her? Because she could possibly, maybe in the future, because she did confirm their relationship. She could possibly be your daughter-in-law in the future. Would you be proud of that?
Yeah, she's a good woman. I mean, I didn't see the interview, so I didn't catch it. Actually, I was traveling. I did see that she, she had it on her Instagram that she was gonna be on the show, but like I said, I was traveling, so I didn't get to catch it. So I don't know. I'm not gonna go too much in details on something I didn't view.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be on something again today that I'm gonna try to catch.
What are your thoughts on, because at one point, Simon Guobadia, his former employer, had sort of threw him under the bus and said that he was cheating with Fallon Guobadia?
I don't have anything to say about that. I've been in communication previously with Simon, but I really, that's their business really for me. I'm just going to be supportive for whatever comes out of anything. I've met Simon. He's been friendly and nice and kind to me. So I don't have any opinion of him either way, but I do know hurt people hurt people.
And you don't believe that your son would do something like that with a married woman?
I don't know the details of anything. And whatever tea it is not my tea to spill.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you, Mahogany, calling in and clearing up the rumors about your son possibly being part of the LGBTQIA community.
No problem. I mean, I've seen it on, they make comments on this picture. They make comments whenever somebody does something on TikTok or whatever. And, everybody have a right to their opinion, and everybody is on the outside looking in. And, I really don't like to say too much on the situation, but I just wanted to at least clear that part of it up.
And I appreciate you doing that because, like I said, I've heard it multiple times as well. But I haven't heard him talk about it, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. And we just found out about the relationship with him and Fallon. And as you said, that you've been in contact with Simon before. You've been in contact with Fallon as well. I appreciate you calling in and sharing your story. Any other thoughts before I let you go?
No, it's just interesting to hear everybody's thoughts about the situation. So I enjoy listening as well because it's actually funny, but it is what it is. Everybody.
Why do you say it's funny? Like what part of it is it funny to you? Is because people are getting the story wrong?
Well, just because of their intake and how it looks. I can see how it looks, and some theories, just like I believe her name was Candy. She had a good theory about how things have played out, but I can't say all that is true. But I
was about to ask you.
Yeah, and in reference to Porsha and her African connection, I mean, before all this came to light or this situation even came about, like you said back in the day, a couple of seasons ago, it was already discussed. Her having an African friend. Who knows who that could have been? Could it have been Simon previously or his quote unquote cousin? Who knows? I mean, that's to be determined. But either way, all parties appear to be happy at this point.
One of our mods are asking, this is a good question. What made you call in? Was something said that triggered you? Was it just the sexuality comments?
More so the constant sexuality comments. Like I said, not just only on this platform, on different platforms, stating. I mean, I'm not sure. I know that you said that she had made a reference to Jalen in the interview yesterday.
Yes, she confirmed their relationship. She called him her boo thang.
Okay.
Did you not know about their relationship?
I know that they're friends. I've been around them. I've been around them all. So I'm very, familiar with the situation. I'm not, I told you who I am, but, I don't think that she would call her boo thing if that's what she stated. I don't ideally think she would call someone who had a different sexual preference that.
Agreed, but it sounds as if that you didn't know about their relationship.
Yeah, I'm seeing everything that you guys are seeing. Let me say that. I'm just saying that I'm not going to go into too much detail about anything that I am privy to or not. Because like I said, I do believe that it's not my story to tell, period.
Okay.
You know, it's either Jalen's story to tell, Fal's story to tell, and Simon has told the part that he wanted to tell as well.
Okay. Mahogany, I appreciate you calling in and clearing all this up for us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, guys. You never know who's calling in. You never know who's calling in. I'm going to take a couple more callers. I know I said that before. You know I'm hungry. But look, you never know who's on the line. So I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. But everyone that I'm about to take up, a quick comment, please. A quick comment, straight to the point. We're talking about Falynn Guobadia's recent interview. Fallon Pena. Okay. Can she be Guobadia until at least the divorce in November for me? All right. All right. Hold on. Let me see who's here. Amy, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment.
Hi.
Hey, Amy. Amy, you always calling you on that treadmill?
Hey, that's when I get it in.
What is going on?
Oh, so I just wanted to comment on the Fallon interview with Up and Adam and compare that to the Fallon interview with Candy on the Speak On It. Did you not see that her energy, her body language, her everything was totally different? Like, she had more of a laid back, ghetto around the way girl vibe with Candy. But on Up and Adam, she was all meek and, you know, the housewife that got, you know, jilted and all that good stuff.
Dressed in white.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't believe her because I'm seeing two totally different people. And now with this new interview she did with Claudia, I haven't seen it, but I also know Claudia don't like Porsha. So it's like, really, girl, you messy. You're trying to be messy behind the scenes, and I ain't falling for it. So I was just wondering if anybody else got those vibes from the two interviews with Adam and Candy. She was two different people. She kept talking about how she didn't like the private jet when she was on Up and Adam.
Yeah.
But on Candy's show, she kept making it kind of like, couldn't believe Candy had never been on a private jet. Like it was the best thing in the world. I'm like, girl, you contradicting yourself. That's crazy. So I don't really believe her. And I don't believe this relationship with her and this guy is new either. I think they've been at it, all of them. Simon and Porsha, Fallon and Jalen, they all been at it.
Oh, wow. Wow, Amy. Amy, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, see ya.
Get that workout in, girl.
All right.
All right, Black Wealth, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. Hey. I can't hear you. Hello, hello,
Can you hear
hello.
me?
There we go. Hello? Hello?
Oh.
There might be a delay, Black Wealth. Call back in. All right. Twan the Don, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. Twan, are you still there? Okay. Perfect. That means I can end this. Some of you, I saw someone post, was that you, Ocasio, talking about sesame chicken? Yes, it was. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, Lord. Mystery says the Candy interview was all before this came out. Oh, Lord. Oh, Danielle, last minute thoughts? Danielle?
Sorry. I was cleaning up the comments there. Sorry.
Oh, you're doing double duty?
Yeah, I'm double duty over here. Okay. So are we allowed to comment on our special unknown announced guest?
Yes. She's still here.
Okay, that's good. I feel like I want to know more. Like, so, and I'm speaking from a parent's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If I see that my child is in social media comments and recognizing the world we live in right now, comments can be very damaging.
Mm-hmm.
That would trigger me to go call my child and confirm comments. Like, I get my child is now a grown adult. and he can do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of questioning it because you'll come on a social media platform, i.e. here, but you don't have the answers because you haven't confirmed it. And I completely agree with her. That's his story to tell. I'm here for that. But you don't know anything. Like, you don't know, you didn't hear, you didn't. I'm just kind of confused. And I appreciate that you asked my question, because a lot of us want to know, like, what triggered you to call in and speak your piece on his sexuality and speak up for him about that. But yet you're seeing the comments and you're seeing the bloggers put stories out there, but yet you haven't followed up with your kid to confirm the stories or not.
Mahogany, let me know if you want to answer that question in the private chat. That way I can bring you up, because I don't want to, put you on here. You'll be like, I don't want to answer that.
Right.
Let me know if you want to answer that in the private chat. Any other thoughts on this news? If you guys are just joining us, we're talking about Falynn Guobadia's recent interview with Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan. I love having these conversations with you guys. And that's part of the reason why we open these conversations up to a live audience here on my platform, Kempire Daily. Don't forget, here you're getting daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you can see, this is the so much more. I'm assuming that she does not want to come back up, so I will not, which is fine. I think she said enough. Guys, you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Danielle, any other thoughts before I let you go?
I think final thoughts. I think a lot of people said a lot of great things that are true. The whole thing with Porsha having the attraction to specific type of men, dark pot bellies, all that other stuff, whether they have money or not, that I think
what?
She made a comment. Mahogany responded to us.
Oh, okay. Mahogany says in the private chat, if she doesn't mind me saying this, I understand where she's coming from, but like she said, my son is grown and I support and respect and support him. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I think everyone had valid points. I don't understand. I think someone brought this up earlier. I don't understand why Fallon is coming back out speaking, but I think, was it Amy? Someone said that they think that it's Fallon and Simon concocting all this together. And we've been saying that a while ago. I don't know what's going on. As far as Bravo not caring about Porsha's story, Porsha started this story before Bravo said they didn't care. So it's almost like Porsha was trying to create a storyline, and now it may have backfired because Bravo doesn't care about it. And now she's so deep in it, she kind of has to stick with it. But honestly, we don't care. I'm tired of Porsha. I just want them to settle.
Not 850 something people watching. They're not.
But those are facts. Okay, so I'll shut up. I'm okay.
I'm not telling you to shut up.
I'm okay with that.
All right, Danielle, I appreciate you calling in as
always. Later. Go eat. See you later.
Thank you. Guys, I appreciate you all. Look, I'm part of me is being facetious when I'm saying I'm hungry. Part of me. Because I'm like candy in that regard. But if you're watching the replay, I want to know your thoughts. We had allegedly, because I can neither confirm or deny if that was actually Jalen's mom. But let me know your thoughts on what she had to say. Let me know your thoughts on what Falynn Guobadia had to say in her recent interview with Fox Soul's The Cocktails with Queens. As always, be respectful in the comments. Shout out to everyone that sent in the super chat. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to everyone that was a part of the conversation in the chat, and for everyone that called in. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic evening. I have a couple of stories that I'm working on, but if you want under a minute hot topics, or sometimes under 15 seconds hot topics, daily and consistent, follow me on my social media, specifically my TikTok at TheKempire. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.